Tom was going to tell a tale about Peter and I rehearsing Lemon Tree. It has more to do with Tom than it does with Peter and I. Still in all, I find myself standing on stage alone with apparently a large audience hanging on every word. So, we had a rickety stool at 629 East 5th Street. It was one of those, I don't know, cheap, put together, finish it if you want, but otherwise tangible stool, except it kept falling apart, leaning, you know. And Tom was complaining about it because he did a lot of work at the desk. He was writing a lot. And Peter and I had gone into the bedroom area to work on Lemon Tree, which drove him crazy. I mean, we worked on guitar parts for Lemon Tree for 3 days in a row. You know, you can always take, I don't know, too much of major sevenths, you know. Anyway, Peter and I are in there working on the song, and all of a sudden we hear a damn it, that's it! And we all look around the side, and Tom has decided to take the offensive against the stool. And he totally destroyed it. Well, we cracked up, you know, but what was he going to do now? So we went back to rehearsal. Minutes later, Tom backs into the room with the bottom of the stool on one hand, a cross piece of the stool like this, and he backs into our room and he says, "I'm not going out there, Harry. Those are real lions out there." And Tom, I don't know if we ever gave you credit for it, but that was the beginning of humor called run-its. And even when we were on the road with the Kingston Trio, run-its became the thing you did if you hung out with other people that were performing. I remember once, oh, you got to run it for me?
It all involved working with props that were at hand. We'd go to Chinatown, and one of us would shake salt onto the table and say, "Oh, the snow is a little higher this year than it was last year." And that's all it was. You had to be young and ready to laugh at anything. So, yeah.
We were with the Kingston Trios in Boston, one of our first gigs we ever had, Peter, Mary, and I. And the Kingstons were just finishing up, and Josh Wright was head on the bill. And we were doing run-its in the bedroom, and I slipped into the bathroom, totally not knowing what it was I was going to do. And then I saw it. It was a bath mat in the tub with all these little holes for drainage. So I announced, "All right, Sanderson, we're going to try out this machine gun on that bulletproof vest you have." I staggered out of the room with it wrapped around me. I won the run-it that year.
I have a great memory of the two of you and I. This was after Mary passed. You guys were playing Wolf Trap in Washington, big outdoor summer venue. And you brought me back on for the encore, and we sang "This Land Is Your Land." And somewhere buried in my computer, I can't find it, is a gorgeous photograph of the three of us together playing. The legs are up, we're jumping around with the happiest looks on our faces that I think I ever saw.
I think actually somebody's got some pictures of that right now.
They do?
We're also happy to see
I'd
it.
love to see it. Anyhow, Peter was a happy guy when he was making music, and I loved him very much.